When do you know it's mental versus just physical? I think a big part, it's mental when it happens maybe during the same time of the year or the same time of the day. Or let's say you're at home, there's no pain. You're like, oh, I'm completely fine when I'm home, but I go to work and then there's pain. And that's probably like a stress pain, right?
Yeah.
I think like knowing that it's not all day is one, right? If it's all day, it's probably more physical.
Yeah.
Two, you do exercises that alleviate it and you can feel it get better, where if you do exercises and it does alleviate it, but it doesn't get better and better and better as you go along. And I'm talking about like, this is like weeks and weeks of training.
Right,
This is not going to be like, I did exercises, got better, it's better. No, it's like weeks of training it and it actually gets better.
Yeah, those are actually pretty good pointers, I feel like. I think a lot of the times when you do deal with pain or a major injury, there's always that little bit of your brain that's like, don't do that again. Remember how bad it hurt, and you kind of get scared. So I think, like you said, kind of easing your way back into it is a good way, because again, let's say you touch the bar and you do it and you're like, no, I feel it. It's right there because I hurt myself on the bench press. And so bench press hurts, but then you can go and dumbbell bench 60-pound dumbbells, right? Like, okay, it's probably mental, right? Yeah. Or you're just, and you're attributing it to doing that exact same thing. Now, if you do the bar and it hurts and then you go and do dumbbells and it hurts too, okay, maybe it's physical, right? Where you maybe need to do it. But I like yours where it's like, hey, if I'm doing exercises that address it specifically, but it never gets better, quote unquote, it's probably mental. But if I'm doing them and over the course of a year, now I don't have any pain,